Gonna have a baby today?
Possibly today or tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till the snow's at its worst.
Yeah. Wanted to give you a little update on the baby situation. She is due
2 days ago.
She was due 2 days ago.
Yes.
Okay, officially.
Officially.
So, but you know how those go. But so she's due right now. So for all intents and purposes, she is ready to have a baby. But what are the odds that the time frame that she's due coincides with a big snowstorm we just got today?
And we're getting again tonight.
So that's the question we're going to have is, when she finally goes into real labor, you know, what are the roads going to be like? Are we going to be able to get to the hospital? It doesn't usually snow this early. I mean, this is kind of unusual.
It's a little early.
It's November 9th.
9th
today.
Yeah.
And, you know, usually you don't typically see the first snowfall until mid-December or something like that.
Right, and right now I'm looking out the window and our kids are having snowball fights. And
yeah. Well, and I think every now and then you get a dusting, but
sure.
This is a pretty good storm.
This is a hefty storm.
We got at least 4 or 5 inches
and more
today,
coming
which
tonight.
is pretty good for a November snow.
Mm-hmm.
So that just kind of puts another little wrinkle or element of
excitement,
adventure. Because that's what we live for. We live for adventure and unknowns and just
I love
being on the edge of our seats.
Yeah.
Yes, this is quintessential travel bags.
So the baby has, well, not the baby, I have been having contractions on and off, you know, a couple hours one night, 6 hours another night, and then stops, and that's how I roll. But all afternoon yesterday. Which is pretty typical. That's typical for me. Yeah. But then all afternoon yesterday, and then most of the day today so far, which is usually an indicator that, okay, at 2 in the morning you will be waking your husband up, who will have gotten inevitably 15 minutes of sleep.
Why is that?
Why do you do
every single, well, with the exception of one, I think it was, but every other child was in the middle of the night. I don't know why that happens.
And you
like
always
that.
Stay up super late.
I know. I always do that to myself. Well, because I'm a night person. So, you know, usually when I'm going to bed, I'm about ready to, okay, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm ready to go to bed, and then she goes, oh, by the way, we need to go have a baby. So
I did warn him earlier, because I usually know a few hours ahead of time.
Well,
but
yeah,
he doesn't
I never
believe me.
heed the advice.
No.
Yeah, ideally, you just wake me up, we get into the car, we go to the hospital, get you into the room, you have the baby like within 5 minutes, and then you go to sleep, the baby goes to sleep, and I go to sleep. That would be ideal. It is November 11th, and Christy still has not had the baby. She actually had 2 due dates. One was last week sometime, and the other one is in a few days. So we're not too worried about it. She's usually, you know, they give you 2 due dates. They give the ultrasound due date, and then they give a menstrual cycle due date. And so she's still within that time frame. The doctors are getting a little antsy about it because of her age, so they're talking about inducing her if she doesn't go into labor in the next day or so. So chances are next update we give we'll have a little bambino. In the meantime, kids and I, we decided to take a little advantage of the snow that we got the other day. We don't know if we're going to get any more snow, and it's starting to melt as it is, so we're going to do some sledding. This is the official sledding hill on my mother-in-law's property. It's got some nice jumps in here where they catch air, risk their life and limb. Why is that fun? Can't imagine why that would be fun.
Really fun.
The kids got a good dose of sledding in. They had a lot of fun. Now they're heading back to the house so they can warm up, have some hot cocoa. And I am going to head back to the trailer here and warm up a little bit, get a cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna go check on my wife and see if she's ready to have a baby yet.